Right then, sorry about that. So the video got short because apparently my memory's full again. Now that's quite interesting because we've been trying to get to the bottom of hackers for a while, and so it said my photo memory was full. So I delete all the photos, I put them into the recycling bin on my phone, and then the next thing I delete them off my phone, and every time I switched my phone off and on, it resets it all. So I should have a brand new memory because it's a brand new phone. So then, get this, right? So then they start reappearing, which proves there was hackers on my phone. So we've got to the bottom now of the dark energy tracking, dark magic tracking. We've got to the bottom of the hackers, and I will put my middle finger up to the hackers because they're not going to get away with it, because the next stage I was going to do is take my phone to the police station and request they check it for me via CID. So just watch your phones out there, everybody, because we're all being hacked right now. Anybody who's a light worker or starseed, if you're noticing your memory is full, then there's a bit of a problem. So anyway, we got to the bottom of the dark magic. I've started obliterating it out around the planet. They're not going to get away with that. And, you know, obviously certain cases in this area are confidential. But needless to say, you know, we're getting to the bottom of a lot of things in England, you know, for everybody globally. But at the end of the day, they're not going to get away with it. So just be careful, light workers and mediums out there, because I'm spotting these things, which means we're being constantly hacked and watched. My guides kept saying there's something with my phone. I've been having medium readings from other people as well, coming across saying there's something about my phone. So if you're getting the same and your memory's constantly full and your phone's always hot, and that's the key to hackers, your phone will feel like it's been on for hours and it's white hot. And especially when you put it on charge and it gets hotter, that means we've got some major hackers. So hopefully, fingers crossed now, we've dealt with the hackers and dark energy workers that are putting dark magic on us to stop the truth coming out. So let's see how that goes. In the meantime, now I've done that, what I'll go and do is I'll do a quick healer's reading now for everybody, making this perfectly clear that, you know, they're not going to stop light workers from doing their duties. You know, starseeds, light workers, tarot readers should all have each other's backs online, and if they don't, then you have to question why. Okay, so all the readers that I've had readings from, thank you. First of all, as my spirit guides have been passing on the message, and I instinctively know which reading to hover over if I feel it energetically connects with me. First of all, thank you to those readers. Also, don't worry, readers, I've got your backs, and I've started obliterating the dark energy out. So I'm going to do a quick healer's reading for everybody right now, and we'll go from there. So just be careful, because I know I've had several warnings as well about these things over the years. Like I said, my son's account got hacked by dark web hackers, you know, and this makes me wonder if we're being tracked along the lines of the dark web, which is what CID came to my door about. So just be careful, okay? Obviously, I'm trying to protect as many people as I can. So, as an energy worker. So just look out for the signs that your phone's being hacked, okay? Because this is the problem with modern technology. It's so easily hacked. And the next stage I would have gone to was take it to the police station and get in contact with CID and get it looked into. Because that's not very fair. We don't go around hacking people's accounts unless it's for a nefarious reason. Maybe have something to do with the fact that who I talk to. That one wanted to fly, so I'm pulling that one. It's your time to shine. It is our time to shine. I keep getting this one over and over. The journey we are on is a deeply soulful and successful one. Don't worry what others will say. The path we are on is the right one. Let yourself shine inwards and outwards. The journey is always there for your higher purpose. Enjoy. So that proves we're on the right track as well. When you've been hacked, when your families are being threatened and attacked by various people, you know you're being hacked. And bearing in mind, my phone is brand new, you know, because I felt my other phone was being hacked, and we reset the factory settings on that. So we are on the right journey for all of this. So just be careful. It is our times to shine. We are here for a higher purpose of people and planet, and to help everybody. You know, I'm not just here for the people that muse off me, you know, and my twin flame, I'm his muse. And, you know, we're not just here for those purposes. You know, we are here for the betterment of people and planet. And this is why a lot of people get hacked, attacked, children get threatened, you know, corruption in services. It's happening all around the planet. So, aura cleanse. So, as we were saying, once you deal with this dark energy, you've got to cleanse your aura down. As, you know, we're trying to track down and, you know, put a stop to dark magic being used to cause specific harm to people. So, absorbing too much energy of others, energy transference from other people's negative energies, what was I just saying, can cause illness if left hanging around you like a baggage. Go cleanse your routines. So go to your cleansing routines, you know, and that's the thing with hackers using the dark web for nefarious reasons. You know, they will bring a plethora of dark energy with them, you know, so it's important after every day, every reader should hack themselves. Sorry. Yeah, that is my guide stepping in saying maybe they should hack themselves. You know, maybe, you know, it'd be nice if the good energy workers like us were able to hack. I wish I could. I don't know how to. I wouldn't even know where to begin. And that proves it's not us, okay? There's some readers out there were making out that, you know, I'm dark energy and I'm doing this and doing that and, you know, wanting to shift the blame. So it ain't working. I'm still here. I had to push a lot of people away, obviously, while I'm dealing with all of this and getting to the bottom of this for everybody's safety, because I don't want to put any of you in danger. And if I'm in a dangerous position working in the social care system, which usually I am, I'm open to hackers because they don't want the truth out. That's how people get bumped off, remember? And, you know, certain celebrity spirits who, you know, are going to go into synergy for you as a thank you, told me about, and what synergy's actually about is for the betterment of people and planet. And the work that I've been doing for the last 100 years. So, and it's combining all work together, all spirits, all souls, for the betterment of people and planet. They're not going to get away with this. So, a king for all seasons, the divine masculine within, major masculine influence around you right now, important connection. So, like we were saying, your masculine side of you protects, your feminine nurtures. So, you know, it's about, like with me, I'm bringing out my inner masculine because I've had, you know, so many bombardments of attacks over the years for being a light worker and helping many people. Sorry, I'm just shutting my laptop down. Because I've been in protection mode for how many years? I haven't stepped out of that role yet. Protecting my family, protecting my kids, protecting my pages energetically, protecting light workers and star seeds, tarot readers, energy workers. I'm not going to protect the dark tarot readers. I'm not. I'm not going to protect the pot stirrers either. You know, we should all be working together for the betterment of people and planet. We should be working at our mediumship high vibrational levels. But still, we see on YouTube a lot of bullying going on in the tarot reader community. And this is why I'm here to say that's not going to happen. You know, we're not going to let anybody hurt people. And I will go out of my way if I see it to help people, because I'm a protector of vulnerable people. And when you're being attacked psychically with dark magic, you are vulnerable. We are all vulnerable to it. And that's why I literally protect everybody, as many people as I can, along the lines. So I might just nip my phone to the police station and get that double checked who's doing it. So the nature of an empath. This is also why we're attacked, because we have empathy and soul and compassion and kindness for others. So your empath nature is needed right now. You're being called in to hone in and remember your divine empath that guides and nurtures others along the journey. Utilize your natural compassion for others as you go along, finding ways to give to others. Don't forget to nurture yourself too. And that's what we were saying about self-nurturing is important along the spiritual journey, along the spiritual journey. And literally keep your shields up. At the moment, my spirit guides cannot say that enough to light workers out there that are doing great work. And I literally, once a day, sometimes first thing in the morning after I meditate, I check in with my Pisces readings. I very rarely check on my Aries ones. I just know the Aries is the fire and the passion within me. But I do check in on many readers, making sure they're okay, protecting their energy when I see they're under psychic attack from other dark energy readers or from the system of corruption itself, because obviously they'll go for the readers because we're the ones that spot the lies from the truth energy wise. So they do tend to go for us readers more often. So it's important right now, keep your energy shields up, bubble up, stay in, Twinny and I will stay in our Reiki bubble, because it's there for protection, first and foremost. It's always going to be there for protection as long as you need it. But, what was that? Sorry. Yeah, I am going to do classes on energy shielding correctly, and making sure everyone's shielded up. And don't forget to energy shield up before you tarot cards, just in case you do get a dark energy through that may mislead your readings. Always put your energy bubble up beforehand to make sure that dark energy isn't latching onto your readings, because that can happen so many times, especially for new and inexperienced tarot readers. If they don't learn, how they're going to grow. So energy shields should always bubble up before you even touch your tarot cards, for your own protection, really, as a tarot reader. So hope these things are helping. My spirit guides are literally trying to help all of us at the moment for the betterment of people and planet. So, riding the wings of change. Changes in your life are happening, but nothing at this time you can't handle. I'm working on the document of change in 5 documents, obviously blowing apart an entire corruption ring from every single angle possible. Of course, I'm going to be corruption's public enemy number 1, because I ripped apart an entire corruption system. So, it's, and helping with many others right now, by the way, to do the same thing. So we are the changes the planet needs to see. And that's what scares some people. That's why they hack and attack. So cleanse, clear, release is my answer to that one. So love enters your life at this time. Trust in the divine timing of how this love creeps in. The universe is always guiding you to the best unconditional love for you. So isn't that great news? Despite all these challenges and difficulties, there is love. So my guys really are pushing, put your energy bubbles up, everybody, right now, because there is some spiritual attacks happening. There's been many accusations around the years that it's me. It's not me. It's really not me. I've never pressed, like I said, I've never pressed charges on anyone in my life. To my own stupidity sometimes, maybe I should. But right now, it's imperative we don't let these corruptions continue. So keep working together, keep communicating in the ways we're communicating. All working together for one common cause creates better for many. So the energy shields, though, are super, super important. So keep your shields up. Song of the Soul, answering to your calling. A twin flame is nearby. Listen to the song on the breeze. Now, not just Twinny and I think this is also, you know, a bit of a twin flame reading coming in as well. You'll know when it's your twin flame. Number one, you know, when you are divinely aligned and connected to each other energetically, you'll feel each other's energy. You will hear that person's voice. Sorry, my dog's waiting for me to go to bed. You will hear that person's voice. When I shut my eyes, I can see my twin flame in my third eye, my mind's eye. Lately in waking life, I can see my twin flame's energy as well all around me. You know, but for others who are just starting the twin flame journey, and remember, I've known, you know, my twin flame for quite a while, as it seems. You know, we all do pick up, if you're spiritually in tune, you will pick up on your twin flame early on. Obviously, Twinny and I are still working together. You know, we've got a great friendship going on here. So what happens in the future is down to us, our choice, nobody else's. No groupies can interfere. They're not allowed to. No family or friends, because it's our choice. It's what we feel from the heart and soul. And if it feels right for us, it feels right for us. So with your own journeys, collectively, that's also what they're trying to stop, because with every twin flame that has union, complete union, you know, it elevates. We work together as a mission to elevate the planet as twin flame starseeds. You know, our energy combined is super powerful, and that's why these individuals using dark magic will wreck and ruin and sabotage it, because it doesn't benefit them. Each twin flame that comes together helps energy raise the vibrations of the planet. That's why we end up working together, musing off each other, you know, true north, all of that. It really is. You know, you can't, war starts between the east and the west. Peace comes between the north and the south. Twin flames create the peace. Star seeds, rainbow warriors, you know, we're all of those things energetically. And that's why we're prone to being attacked. You know, and dark magic has been used on Twinny and I, and it's caused a lot of upset and a lot of hurt between us. I know it's not him. He knows it's not me. So, regardless, it's up to us, and that is something that we do together as twin flame couples. So, stick with your twin flame journey. You know, it's an incredible thing once everything aligns and you put the puzzle pieces together. And, you know, who'd have thought, a dream I had when I was 10 years old, and it literally was back in 1990, I had my first dream of my twin flame. Around the same time I fell out with God over evil people, and I remember praying up to the universe saying I didn't believe in God. How can God cause all this hurt to children? I was 10. I was a very awakened 10-year-old with, you know, a very old soul, even when I was a kid. So I had a dream that night of who I would become, a rainbow warrior, a starseed light worker. I had the image given of me of a sky, which is quite amusing because that's one of my other pseudonyms, but I'm dropping more sky and I'm sticking with music because that is who I am. And at the same time, around that time, I was given a vision of a wedding in the future. And it's pretty amazing, to say the least. But that's, you know, and recently I figured out, because obviously the face was blurred, I never got to see that image. And I've always wondered, and, you know, certain confirmations that have been given across by Spirit, by Twinny, confirms things. But, you know, we're still working together very strongly connected with each other. But yeah, so it's worth it. It's intense. It's the most intense relationship you can ever have, and I can guarantee that. You know, some of my favourite fallouts has been, you know, in our early days when we were communicating with each other, you know, in terms of since we met each other. And I think one of the amusing ones was a fallout, and I ended up shredding a little bit in the novel, you know, and someone's reply, I still say, is one of the sweetest in the song. That one still tickles me to this day and keeps me going. You know, if something, you know, and it's only for you. He knows which song. Which I still think is the sweetest argument we've ever had. You know, energetically saying, look, you know, you peed me off, here, have some of my musings in the novel. And the reply back was, well, in song, yeah, well, if that's the case, I only do it for you, so. And I still couldn't be annoyed when I heard it. It actually made me laugh, and putting the puzzle pieces together on that has been fun. You know, it's not the easiest journey at all. It makes you look like you're nuts, you're crazy, you know, when you try and tell your family members, the few that you've told, they look at you like you're nuts, like you're going insane, you know, and they doubt it and they don't believe you. So you are each other, you know, in twin flame couples, you are each other's evidence that all of this is real, you know. So listen to the song of your soul. Your soul knows the answers. And that's for everybody on a twin flame journey right now, as even I'm starting to do twin flame readings. So, you know, I didn't expect to, but I am anyway. So I'm going to pull one more card on this one. And that's Dream Those Dreams, creating dreams into fruition. Take an idea and expand creatively. Believe in the power of your dreams. So dreams are super important as well. I went along the lines of the twin flame journey. You know, I don't just, when I fall asleep at night, I don't just disappear into the astral realm and talk to my twin flame all the time. Obviously, I'm working with lots of people, and I've inspired and been mused over the years by a lot of people, and it surprised me just how many. It's, you know, it's quite sweet and kind, but I just think, well, I'm only here doing my job, you know, and here, you know, to create a bit of a journey and creativity and all the different things that we're doing. So when you're sleeping, you're actually communicating with each other in your dreams. So that's the great thing about this, you know, energetically. In many ways, you can dream about each other, you can feel each other, you know, sense each other, you know, leave each other scents as well. So whatever we want to achieve, we can become. And I think that is also very much in line with riding the wings of change. You know, the document for change was created for that very reason, creating change. And I'm still working on a brilliant idea that I know is going to be successful. So you just got to trust me a little bit more. And we've got to learn to trust each other again. Because all this dark magic that's been flinging around was designed to cast doubt on twin flame energy. And, you know, if I've ever caused upset because the dark magic was cast upon me to cause harm, I'm sorry. I can't control, you know, what happens to me when dark magic is cast on me, which is why I've spent a lot of time during my cancer healing from my cancer, healing from dark energy attacks, learning at that point in time, you know, how to protect us more as twin flames, but also how to protect each other more as mediums and starseeds and light workers. We have each other's backs. But even in the spirit realm, in the astral realm, when you go to sleep, you know, you protect each other then. You can be prone to attack. That happened to me during my cancer too, and I figured that bit out. And I was pulled to safety by someone there, and thank you. Very much appreciate that. Most definitely was needed. Didn't realise how much I was, because of cancer obviously, I still carried on with my mediumship, but it limited to me what I could do. So thank you for having my back in times that I couldn't spot the dark energy at times, because it does, it misleads you. It's why you discern, it's why you feel your own energy and you cleanse out, and you know, and you figure it out through time. And that's the great thing about all of this, with all the changes we're making for the better. But ships, something about ships in harbours. Obviously being each other's safety. I don't know what that ship in harbour's connected for or to. I know I have family that travelled all over the world, and they were constantly in harbours in New York and, you know, between Ireland, Southampton, New York. You know, I have family on the Titanic, sadly. You know, as genealogy found, we found, you know, one of my family members went down with the Titanic, and he was a businessman's servant, and he went down. So boats on ships, you know, boats in harbours, sorry, boats on ships. Actually, yes, that makes sense, boats on ship, because when you, with regards to the Titanic, there was boats on the ship. So that is a specific message for somebody thinking of travelling, I believe, my spirit guides are saying right now. Do it. Do you want to travel on a boat? Do it. Whatever that feeling is connected to that boat, do it. Song Sunshine in a Rainy Day. Now that is one of my favourites by Zoe. That song's just come through for somebody. Sunshine on a Rainy Day. Keep in alignment with your own journey at this time. It's important. And things are going to be better than you think, is what my guides are saying right now. So have faith, keep strong, keep elevated, keep regularly cleansing your energy, and just be careful, discern and be careful right now, because it's needed. I'm going to go with a couple of Egyptian cards, as those seem to work quite well. I'm just trialing different new things to see how they get on, because I've been given by my guides to give a specific type of reading, not just, like I say, horoscope reading, something a little bit more original and different. And because so many healers and readers and, you know, energy workers have my back, you know, I'm more than sure everyone got fed up of Pisces readings. And I know I did pick up on, I think it was Eat, Pray, Love or something like that. I had a bit of a grumble about Pisces readings, and, you know, and I apologise. But, you know, these things connect, and if it's important, like I said, they'll connect spiritually, they'll connect with lots of different readings. But where you have to discern is feel the energy of the reading and what's right for you. Like I said, I glance across the screen when I pick up on readings, you know, when I'm looking for confirmation, double confirmation in something. And my guides always encourage me to go to other readers to confirm, treble confirm if you like. So I will glance across the screen and I will energetically feel from the title, from the screenshot at the beginning, you know, and if I energetically feel that's, and intuitively feel that's meant to be, I'll watch it. And if it connects, I'll exchange it with Reiki to say thank you. So I have been giving regular angelic Reiki out to tarot readers out there. Quick mention to True Intuitions. You are brilliant, by the way. Thank you. Baba Jolie, you've never been wrong, by the way, with your readings with mine when it comes to mine. So thank you. I will be mentioning more readers in tarot readings to give them a little boost in energy and to say hello and thank you, as you've all been puzzled who these readings are for. Well, hello. Some of them were meant for me. I'm just letting you know that I've got all your backs on this as well. Okay, so first Egyptian cards. Osiris. Now the message is heavenly messengers. Now I've got to get my glasses back on again wherever I put them. Usually on top of my head. So again, we've got the blue spiritual energy. Heavenly messages, that's what something I'm doing at the moment, is giving you messages from spirit where I can. Right in front of me. I know I need my glasses when I'm looking for them, and they're right in front of me. So with the number 27, which breaks down to a 9, so that's angelic for we're getting on with our lives, we're doing well, just keep going. I'm not 100% on all the, I forget. My memory can't remember everything about, angelic numbers. Even I refer back to videos sometimes when I forget what the meaning means or something like that. Obviously, we know the 1111s, 22s, 33s, 44s, 55s just means you're just slightly veering off the journey a little bit and to swing back round again. 6 is also a what's the word, what's its name, I can't think right now, but I'll check in with that one again later. But there's every reading, angelic reading has specific meaning, and I'm mixing, regular tarot with mediumship with angelic Reiki. So with Osiris, I am giving heavenly messages, and heavenly messages are coming to you at this time. I will give you a book reading. I've got to sit and learn all of these because these are new tarot cards. I don't always refer to the books, but with these I'm being told I need to. I've got some crystal energy ones as well I might bring into the reading today. So for crystal healing, crystalline energy healing, which I've been working on for about 4 or 5 years now. So Osiris, so we've got number 27. So keep an eye out in your own lives. You're all quite spiritually in tune, the people that come forward to me for readings and, things like that. So while you're being spiritually in tune, try to listen to your own spirit guides at the same time. They will give you information as well. Like I said, if you've never been in tune and you're new here and you've never been in tune with your spirit guides, I'll teach you along the way. But Osiris was, this is when my eyes get tired, time of night. Osiris was married to Orset and was the Pharaoh of Egypt, and together they ruled in a wise and fair manner. He was murdered by brother Set. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading this. My eyes are that tired tonight. 'Tis late. So, Set, and it took Iset many years to find all the body parts to... we know this story. So, the story of Iset and Osiris is a very important one. Basically, he died and she went to great lengths to raise him back from the dead, and stuff like that. But this is a abundance message, as my guides are giving me, so I'm going to skip that because we all know the story of Osiris. There may be some disputes in regard to financial payments, and you need to watch out for deception. Take a little time for spiritual healing and courses for yourself. So I do get that actually with my twinny, that someone's around him over money. So just be careful. Obviously it's not me. I make my own. You know, I work hard and I'll make my own. I manage, I always have. But this is someone work related now. Just be careful. Just check your contracts is one thing I'm saying, that, you know. Business wise now, because there's somebody that might undercut you or take more than they should for your work now. So just keep an eye on that. Check small print in contracts. And I'm going to add working career, because we did bring in working career with this. Delays and disruptions at work, and possible jobless. Reminder of your future path in life. Well, I don't see an end of career for you and delay. I do see some delays. Oh, disruptions at work, travelling. That's what's just come to me now. So be careful there. In terms of delays in travelling somewhere. I definitely don't see a job loss, so don't worry there. This is why I don't refer to the books, because I intuitively read half the time. And, you know, if what it says in here conflicts, it makes, you know, me look silly, and, you know, when I know it's not right. So go with, just be careful on the travelling. I'm seeing planes, so plane delays possibly. A lot of travelling, obviously I know what that's about. So I'm going to go with that. Just be careful with someone around you that's after your finances. That's being quite sneaky about it, actually. Really check the contracts. That is something my guides really say. So, I know in terms of my own business, it's going to, my guides keep telling me it's going to be successful. And obviously with the documents, you know, it was well received in England. So, well appreciated. And still thank you, everybody, for that one. You know, it's nice to be the go-to person everyone goes to bring forward these things. But as I said to my friends recently in Shrewsbury, sometimes I question, you know, whether the fact I should continue, because as I send one document off, I end up with more evidence coming forward from other people, and it just seems like a never-ending role. In fact, the maternity scandal is still going to be bringing forward baby deaths in years to come, sadly, you know, as people are still coming forward with evidence. That is coming in strong for somebody right now. So Beck, rest and endings. Now, rest, that's something I very rarely get in my life anymore. That's why you don't see me much online anymore, and why I'm trying to make more of an effort and pop in and say hello, not just telepathically, but, you know, in terms of do more readings as I'm setting up my own business. But for me personally, it's never ending. I never get to rest. I mean, it's probably nearly 3 in the morning and I'm still working. But then my twinny knows that that was my favourite time of morning to write anyway. So, you know, I loved writing my novels by candlelight. That's something I've always done. When the kids had gone to bed, when they were little, I used to be up writing. I loved it. I'm a night owl. I love staying up and writing and being, it's my favourite time to be creative, when the rest of the world's quiet, you know, because I'm energetically sensitive and so much goes on in the day in terms of care and support and looking after autism a lot. So my night time is my time for writing, for being creative. So, you know, I take that time to rest now in the evenings. After cancer, I'm a little bit more cautious about burning out my energy too quick. I try and keep a reserve. So endings now. Sobek is endings. There's an old ending, family. There are some people you're saying goodbye to in your own families right now, as we're all sort of going through the ending, closing phases of the karmic journeys. in terms of preparing for the union or reunion or whatever way you want to look at it in the future. Painful endings, remember, bring new beginnings. And, you know, I've been through a lot of painful endings myself. And it's card number 40, which breaks down to a 4, which is the home card. So this is definitely a twin flame reading, you know, on this section when it comes to karmics. Now, ending with karmic relationships. So you've got your green energy there. And I'm just getting something coming through. Be on your guard. That's one thing. Be on your guard and protect our energy at this time. That's for many light workers. Just have each other's backs a little more, shall we, online. I'll do one more of this and then I will bring in some flower angel cards, which usually passes on messages from Spirit. Spirit like to leave scents of flowers and things. So I'll explain that in a sec, because I don't want to be this too long a reading. So, set. Challenges. So, there, as with painful endings, there is challenges, but challenges to help you grow, learn and excel in life. A beautiful desert there with a little tree, I'd say, you know, and you've got your sea in the background and your sunlight, everything's orange, you know, the future's bright, the future's orange, that sort of thing. So despite there being a few challenges, and the number there is a 10, yes it is, so it's 37, so 7 plus 3 is 10, so it's ending of karmic cycles. Like I said, karma, you know, karmics can be cousins, brothers, sisters, it can be friends, it can be family, it can be people around you at work, you know, it can be many things. Karmic soulmates, you know, karmic soulmates are there to help you grow and learn. You know, you think, when you hear everyone describing karmics, you go, oh God, no, please, no more karma. But karma, what is people forget, is there to help you grow and learn. Help your soul to grow and learn and advance. So, although there may be a few challenges with these karmics around you right now, nothing that you can't handle. You will handle it in your own way with style and grace. So, you'll be the pip above the rest. That's something, I don't know what that, you know, that's for somebody out there. You're in original and you can't be replaced. All paths lead to home. My spirit guides are determined to get words out today. Specifics. So then, I'm going to leave that one with there. So, I think it's just summing up really, you know, the next journey ahead in terms of development, soul growth. We've got some good changes here coming in. You've got love, you've got twin flame, you've got your masculine to protect and, you know, protecting each other, masculine and feminine. You know, I'm more feminine and my twin's more masculine, but within us we each have divine feminine, divine masculine. Sometimes when I need to protect my family, I'll flip the switch and I'll be more masculine in protecting my family and loved ones, you know. But then there are times when I'm more feminine and girly and, you know, and I'll be more motherly and protective and protecting my fledglings and, you know, and protecting people online. So it'll balance. It does balance wonderfully, by the way. It's starting to. They can't separate twin flames, and my goodness, they try. And they've really worked hard to try and split me into any and cause separations. My goodness. So don't give in. Don't let them win on that one. And this is for others as well, not just, you know, don't let them win. Twin flames are meant to come together. Sometimes you can, in this lifetime, some twin flames are not meant to come together, but energetically, if you do the inner work and you heal the shadow and you heal yourself of old childhood wounds, you know, healing from the conditioning, the wrong conditioning we all had growing up, and trusting your intuition, it works well, but don't give up. God, there's been so many times where I felt like giving up, especially over the years with a number of attacks, but I didn't. Part of me recently wanted to give up because there was a lot of confusion in my connection, and I pulled and I sat on that and I was like, no, that's it, ready to walk away. And then I sat and thought, bugger, no, I can't walk from your twin flame when you're energetically connected through them. Something similar happened in 2020, I believe, something like that. So even when you think all hope is lost, it's not. And we're all divinely guided with our alignment with our twin flames. That's something really coming through strong, that we are so protected by the spirit realm and we are so aligned with our twin flame at all times, especially, like I said, if you do the shadow work, the healing of yourself. Because things will come. So I'm going to leave that there from my guides for a moment. Now these cards. So when spirit cross over, you may get scents and smells of flowers. You know, when I go to a medium for a reading myself, and even on my days off, I can't help it. I still go to readers, and I went to one recently. She gave me a phenomenal reading. So spirit will leave you flowers. The scent of flowers have specific meanings to people in their lives. For instance, when Jim passed away, for a month beforehand, we literally, in the house, every single night had the overwhelming smell of lilies for about a month. And then when he passed over, you know, literally we were flooded and bombarded with lilies, nothing but lilies for him. So it became in tune in hindsight. You know, when it happened afterwards, I could see what hindsight was and went, that's what that was. But at the time, we were looking everywhere thinking, where the hell? Because I have an allergy to lily pollen, really bad. I love lilies. I love Kalia lilies. But the lily pollen makes me sneeze and sets off my asthma. So, but I could smell it so strong. And it wasn't just me, my kids, you know, we could all smell this smell of lilies. So that's why I chose some cards for flower healing. And they've each got flowers and they've each got, you know, different messages from the spirit realm. So I'm going to pull I'm going to end the reading with a couple of these from the spirit realm and what flowers they'd like to give to you today. You know, when we say psychic bunch, sending out a psychic bunch of flowers, you know, it's your way of saying thank you. Spirit realm like to send out flowers. So, you know, it might be a specific meaning to them in their lives. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards on this. Okay, they all want to jump out. Like I said to you, when they want to jump out, just tap the energy out, because it just means your energy is a bit jittery with the cards. So yes. African violet, spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. So there is the card. I love Palmer violets. I love violets. One of my favourite flowers. So that's a good message for the day from Spirit. And it really is time. You know, we spend our lives having our dreams dampened down by the naysayers, by the critics. You know, What's to say we can't live all our dreams? What's to say we can't all make our dreams come true? If you believe in them enough, they do come true. So it really is, you know, in terms of spirituality, it's time to connect with your spirituality more, get more into a spiritual routine. I do get with that card very strongly about dreams coming true. So, okay. Cyclamen. Resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. Very apt. So, that one is literally saying, you know, closures of karmic cycles. You know, remember the planet was also going through its own karmic cycles where humans don't get to destroy it all the time, you know, and it's, I did say years ago, she's clearing her voice. She's just getting started, like me, really. That's why you know, I'm highly in tune with Mother Nature as well and the earth. But this is about closing down old cycles that no longer is needed for your soul. As you grow and learn, you do discern and think, well, that person's no longer matching my life, or, you know, that person needs different things out of life or whatever. But this is saying, you know, keep in check with your own soul. Follow your own soul guidance. You know, everyone can do mediumship, by the way. Everybody. Just if you're open to it or not. I'm going to be teaching a lot more about mediumship and time travel ways and things like that. So, and it's so easily done. It's so easy. One more card, the cactus flower. Endurance. Hold on, you can do this. So further confirmation that we can achieve much great things in life. We just have to have the power to believe that we can. So, and we really have had endurance along this twin flame journey, my goodness. You have to. Can't give up that easy. It's also talking about the challenges ahead and you know, in your own lives right now and the challenges you face. Yes. So, sorry, I'm just trying to see if I get anything else through. My guides were just filling me in on, there is some challenges. I'll pull one more card on this, but it's how we grow and learn and strengthen and find ourselves the most when we go through these different challenges. I don't think my life could be any more challenging than having to heal from cancer and stuff like that. And, you know, so yeah, despite the challenges, you can succeed at anything you want. So the last card I'm giving with this, Tiger Lily, security. Choose the safe harbour for now. I don't see the end for now. I almost wanted to cover it up like that, as they say, choose the safe harbour. Because that's what my guides were showing me to block out those last two ones. Because in twin flame connections, it's not for now, obviously. Spiritual growth, and there's security in spiritual growth. And there's always timing with these things, and making sure you feel safe at all times is so important along the spiritual journey. This is where we're prone to psychic attacks, which is why I say keep your energy shields up. Put yourself in your protective bubble. It's important. When it comes to the twin flame connection, all dreams facing north will come true. So I will pull one last card as I'm nearly on an hour. I did say I didn't want to go for another, you know, do this longer reading, but why not? My energy's draining down a bit, so this will be last reading for me for the day. So I'm going to shuffle again. Same as yesterday, so we're going to leave it there. Burgundy, reds, burgundies. Keep going with those colours. Awaken your passions inside. And there is nothing more passionate than all these dreams and changes and wonderful things that we can see in our own futures and everybody else's. We've been through enough hard times. We've had enough tears. My God, now you understand why I keep on crying. Because of all the things that I've had to live through. But we have cried enough tears for several lifetimes over. So now it's time to enjoy the great things. So I'm going to leave that there with you. I hope this all helps. Trying not to set fire to my own tarot cards. That's when I'm tired. I get clumsy. So I will leave it there. Love to you all, and thank you so much. And just bear with me while I keep working on obliterating that dark magic as I find it. No matter how many times they attack me with dark energy and, you know, dark energy presences, I can exercise it within seconds now. So don't worry about me. I'm more tougher than people think. I can be dainty, I can be lady, and I am a lady itself. I do have a ladyship title, but when it comes to protecting my family, I can be pretty fierce because I love my family and my family mean everything to me. So awakening the passion inside. And there are lots of exciting new changes coming up. Sorry, I was just touching one of my angel stones that I have here for Divine Feminine, and then I've got my angelic Divine Masculine that I'm energy charging up. So I was looking at that and just seeing that then. But yeah, there are lots of great new things coming up, lots of new dreams, lots of new passions, awakening to the spiritual journey like never before for many right now collectively. Although we're still seeing a lot of hardships, there are some great new things coming along for all of us. So much love to all. I hope you're all well, and thank you once more, everybody, you know, for all the backups, all the mentions, all the musings, all the sweetness, you know, even the bad days. I'm grateful for, because it shows the level of devotion that we have for each other as people. And, you know, I'm very grateful to all the loyalty to me over the years. Very grateful, very appreciative. Never goes unnoticed. I may be quiet, but it's usually because I'm energy tracking somebody being corrupt. But I'm trying not to be shy. I'm trying to push myself to speak more. Obviously, being behind a camera is a new challenge for me, even though I've done it before in my own childhood, you know. But yeah, lots of good new things, and that's a wonderful place to be. So sending all my love and light to everybody, and I will speak soon. Night, night.